everybody, it's Christine. We're here to do restorative yoga. This one's going to be a short class. I've been requested to have an even a little bit of a shorter class for those days where you just don't have enough time. So we're going to start actually in child's pose today. So come on down to your mat. Have your knees wide, big toes together, hips back towards your heels, and walk or slide your hands out. Rest your forehead and your chin and breathe. Breathe deep. Think of opening joints and relaxing muscles. Bring yourself up, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Let's roll our spines. Inhale, roll the shoulders down the back, tilt the tailbone up, press the belly down, pull the chest through the upper arms, and lift your chin. Exhale, round and tuck, squeeze your belly in and up. Inhale, open the front of the spine, really stretch it out. Exhale, round and tuck, squeeze up. One more, inhale, and exhale. And back to center. Knees wider than the mat, big toes together, shift your hips to your heels, walk it out, stretch back, drop your chin or forehead. Breathe deep. Walk the upper body up, bring the knees in, alternately straighten out your legs. Great. Let's come to knees only. You can fold your mat up to give yourself a cushion or have a folded towel ready to set your knees on if they bother you. Gate pose, straighten out your right leg. Inhale the left arm up and open the left side of the body. Keep your shoulder back. Don't let it roll forward. You want it back. Inhale it up. Drop the left hand under the left shoulder. Inhale the right arm up. Stretch out the right side. Now you can stay here, stretch, and lift the leg. A little bit of balance and strength. You can stay there, go back to stretching, or grab your foot and lift the foot away for a back bend. And release. Bring your arm up next to your ear. We're going to pull the knee in and the elbow in. Reach it out, bring it in, reach it out. Bring it in, reach it out, bring it in. Reach it out, stretch, and come up. Other side, left leg out. Inhale the right arm up, and stretch the right side. Keep your shoulder back. Inhale it up. Bring the hand under the shoulder, left arm up next to the left ear, stretch out the left side. You can stay here or lift the leg for a little strength and balance. You can stay here, go back to stretching, or grab your foot, lift the knee, pull the foot away for a back bend. Release. Stretch it out again. And exhale, elbow to knee. Squeeze. Stretch it out. Squeeze. Stretch it out. Squeeze. Stretch it out. One last one. Squeeze. Bring it up. Sit back down on your heels. Roll your body forward. Drop your head and breathe into your back. Roll back up. Come up to knees only. If you need a block for your camel pose, have your knees hips width apart, ankles hips width apart. You could tuck your toes under or leave the tops of the feet down depending on what you're doing. And you can use your block as your first stage. Have the block next to your right ankle. Inhale the right arm up, bring it back. Find your block. You can set your block on a lower stage if that helps. You can find your heel. Inhale the left arm up and follow it with your gaze. Try to breathe. Use your belly, pull up. Swap it out. Set your block on whatever height is comfortable for you. Inhale the left arm up, bring it back, find your block for your heel, belly in, tailbone tucked. Right arm up and follow it with your gaze. Inhale, use your belly, come up. Sit back on your heels and roll yourself forward. Bring yourself up. Let's lay back onto our back for a minute. Give a little squeeze and rock to your knees. Alrighty, knees up, feet off the ground, arms out to the side. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll the knees to the right and hover. Inhale back to center using your belly. Exhale the knees to the left and hover. Inhale back to center. Exhale the knees to the right. Do all of this slowly and with control. Inhale back to center. Exhale the knees to the left. Hover. Inhale back to center. One last one. Exhale the knees to the right and hover. Inhale back to center, slow and with control. Exhale the knees to the left, hover. And bring them back to center. And squeeze. And release. Let's keep our left knee in, straighten our right leg out. Right hand to the left knee, left hand behind the head. Take a breath in. As you exhale, chin to the chest. See if you can get your shoulder blades off the ground. Lift and flex the right leg a few inches off the ground and see if you can let go of your knee. Release. Let your head down. Squeeze your knees. Straighten the left leg out. Left hand to the right knee. Right hand behind the head. Take a breath in. As you exhale, chin to the chest, shoulder blades up. Lift and flex the left leg a few inches off the ground. See if you can let go of your knee. Release the head down, bring the knees in, squeeze and rock. And let's roll over and come up to hands and knees. We'll get ready to do down dog. Wrist under your shoulders, knees under your hips, tuck your toes under, take a breath in. As you exhale, lift your knees, get your bum up, find your even weight. If you prefer to go straight to standing, you can. Alrighty, we're going to do pigeon pose. So you can do this from hands and knees or in your down dog, your choice. So either come to hands and knees or be in down dog. Weight onto your left near foot. Straighten the right leg back, press through the heel. Bend the knee, carefully roll the hip to the ceiling. And bring the knee forward for pigeon. Knee behind the right wrist, foot to the left side of the mat. Slide back. Try to flex your right foot and drop your left hip. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower down. You can relax on your hands, your forearms, or head on your hands, and breathe. Bring the upper body up, hand on either side of the mat. Tuck your back toes under. Lift up and back to down dog or come to hands and knees. Weight onto the right knee or foot. Kick the left leg back. Press through the heel. Bend the knee. Carefully roll the hip up. And then bring the knee forward behind the left wrist. Foot to the right side of the mat. Drop down and slide the right leg back. Try to flex your left foot and drop your right hip. Take a breath in. As you exhale, lower down, relax and breathe. Bring the upper body up. Hand on either side of the mat, tuck your back toes under, lift up and back to down dog. And work your way to a forward fold. Bend your knees, rest your belly or chest on your thighs, shake the head and shoulders, make sure they're relaxed. Take a breath in. As you exhale, tilt the tailbone to the ceiling and release the upper body. And breathe. Always remember, if you don't like a pose that I'm doing, just throw a pose in you do like. Nobody's watching. Do whatever pose feels good at that moment. Bend your knees and roll yourself up. Shoulders up near the ears and down the back. And lift your chest. Alrighty. Let's grab a chair or a wall at the back of the couch. Wherever your hip bones meet it, walk back to an L shape. Take a breath in. As you exhale, bump to the wall behind, drop the chest, let the head hang, and breathe. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, step toward the wall. Tree pose. Make sure you'll be able to touch something, so if you lose your balance, shift your weight to one foot. Take a grounding breath. Bring your foot up. Hold and breathe. And release. Let's shift to the other side. Take a grounding breath. Bring your foot up. hold and breathe. And release. Set your chair off if you've got it. And let's lay down on our backs. Give a good squeeze and rock to your knees. Make a big X out of the body. Inhale, left leg halfway up. Exhale it to the right. Reach left hand and foot away from each other. Inhale back to center. And exhale down. Inhale the right leg about halfway up. Exhale it to the left. Reach foot and hand away from each other. Inhale back to center and down. And full happy baby. Grab knees or feet. You can stay still or rock. Come to center and release. Grab a block for supported bridge. You can do another back bend if you prefer. Come up onto the balls of the feet. Get your block under your tailbone only. Drop your tailbone onto the block. Drop your heels. Relax and breathe. Come up onto the balls of the feet, lift your hips, get your block out, and roll back down. Get the knees a squeeze. Alrighty, your choice for restorative. You do legs at the wall, bolster under your knees or back, double block under your shoulders, whatever you feel like. Close your eyes, take a big breath. Swallow. Release the muscles in the face and the brow. Let go of the jaw and open the throat. Relax your shoulders down to the floor. Soften your muscles. Open your joints. Release your hands and fingers, feet and toes. And just melt into the back side of the body and breathe. Bring your minds back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes with the muscles of the jaw and the face. And lion's breath if you like. Big inhale. Stick your tongue out and exhale. Cross the arms over the chest. Grab shoulders or shoulder blades. Hold tight. Strong inhale, exhale. Recross opposite arm on top. Grab shoulders or shoulder blades. Hold tight. Strong inhale, exhale. Roll the arms out. Bend the knees. Rest the feet on the wall or the floor. Get any blocks out from underneath you. Inhale the arms above the head. Exhale onto your right side for a couple breaths. Use your left hand and press up to seated. Root your sit bones down, lift your chest, drop your shoulders, reach up with the crown of your head. Take a breath in and out. And in and out. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm so glad you're taking care of yourself in all of this. And let me know if there's anything I'm not doing you'd like me to do. Okay. Bye. See you next week. Oops.